Okay, so today we are starting the urine formation. Yesterday we already studied the structure of urinary system, that is the kidney, ureter, urinary bladder, sphincter and the urethra. Okay, and then we also studied that each kidney has got the functional unit called nephron. Nephron has got the different part. The two main part are there, that is the Bowman capsule is there and the tubular structure, that is the tubular structure is there. The tubular structure itself is divided into neck and PCT and the Henle's loop, descending lobe, descending arm and ascending arm and then DCT and then opening into collecting duct. And all the collecting duct of one pyramid that open into calyx and that opens into pelvis and then go to the ureter. So that all the main structural part we have finished. Today we have to study the main, that is the important part, that is the urine formation or filtration. How urine formation or filtration take place. The urine formation involves three main processes, namely glomerular filtration, reabsorption and secretion. तीन पार्ट में हमने उसको डिवाइड करा है. If you remember the diagram of the urine and bladder, now I am not wasting time in drawing the diagram. I am just simply taking on from this diagram itself. The nephron is here, and now this particular part, the Bowman's cup, this particular part is for the filtration, that is called ultrafiltration. And then the second part is starting from the neck and PCT, this much, neck and PCT rather. Okay, this much part where the neck and PCT is involved, that is meant for the absorption. And then even the Henle's loop will be responsible for reabsorption of water and minerals. So that includes the absorption part. And ये जो part है DCT, this much, DCT is responsible for secretion. Okay, so three parts are there, or three steps are there, or three processes are there which collectively make the urine formation or urine filtration. Okay, so let us go ahead back to the same part where we were. Okay, the first step of urine formation is filtration of blood. We know that all the waste product from all over the cells, all over the tissues, all over the body is put into the blood. So the blood contains all the waste substances, may it be urea, uric acid, minerals, water, salts, bile products, bile salts, bile waste and whatever. So all the waste are in the blood. Blood का काम यही है, that is transporting good substances to the tissues and removing the waste substances from there. So that the blood is, that waste containing blood is brought by the renal artery into the kidneys, and from renal artery it goes into the renal afferent arterioles in each nephron. Now when it goes to the nephron, nephron has got a bunch of the capillaries which is known as the glomerulus, and the walls of the glomerulus is made up of only one cell thick. If you remember this one cell thick word, I also explained you in the alveoli. The walls of the alveoli was also made up of one cell thick. Okay, so when the things are one cell thick, the things can easily pass through it, diffusion can easily take place because they need not to cross too many layers and all. So the diffusion is rather easy. So the walls of the glomerulus, the capillaries of the glomerulus are so thin that the things can easily filter out. Moreover, the pressure is too much. The blood is exerting around 120 millimeter of mercury level pressure in the arteries. So that pressure is also reaching up to there. So combined effect of the pressure and the thin wall, lot of things are filtered out. Now what can be filtered out? It will be water, it can be all the dissolved substances, maybe all nutrients, maybe glucose, amino acid, fatty acids, hormones, vitamins, so many different type of minerals are there, and waste substances like urea, uric acid, creatinine, bile salt, bile pigments, etc. etc. All will come out except the large protein and RBCs, because these are large enough, they cannot cross the thin walls of the capillaries. Remember, this is exactly same what we have studied in case of tissue fluid or lymph. When the blood capillaries were there in the tissues and the high pressure were exerted by the heart, most of the things were filtered out. That was collectively known as tissue fluid. It is also a tissue fluid equal to tissue fluid. The constituent is similar to that of the tissue fluid, but it is cannot called tissue fluid because it is no more in the tissue. Now it is in the in the Bowman's cup. Now how much filtration take place? That is very important. In 1 minute, around 1100 to 1200 milliliter of blood is filtered through these valves. I am saying only blood is passing through this glomerular filtrate, but not everything will be filtered. Okay? So, in the entire kidney, that is one kidney, around 1100 to 1200 milliliter of blood passes. And when the filtration takes place, that is each kidney is filtering around 125 milliliter, combined, both the kidneys combined filter around 125 milliliter of filtrate. Suppose this is the wall of the blood capillary inside which the blood is passing. Whatever blood is passing, that is called 1100 to 200 milliliter. And how much filtrate came? That is only 125 milliliter. Okay? So that you remember. Now, how much blood is filtered per minute is called glomerular filtrate rate. How much blood can be filtered in a minute is called glomerular filtrate or filtration rate. And it is around 1/5 of the total volume. We know that we got about 5 to 5.5 milliliter, and around 1 to 1.2 milliliter of blood is filtered in a minute. So 5 minutes में पूरा blood pass हो जाएगा. Within the time of 5 minutes, the entire body's volume of the blood will pass through kidneys. Okay? So that means that is the blood do not have to keep the waste for longer period. In every 5 minutes, the entire volume of the blood is passing through kidney. So that is very important to understand here. Okay, the glomerular capillary of the blood causes the filtration of the blood through 3 layers. Now what are the 3 layers? It is exactly same as we have studied in the alveoli. Suppose this is the walls of the capillaries, glomerular capillary. So this is one cell thick, ये कैपिलरी है, and outside is the Bowman's cup. Its wall is also made up of one, that is inner wall, okay, and this is the outer wall of the Bowman's. Okay, so they have to pass this membrane and this medium, intercellular medium. Okay, that is intercellular medium can be called as basement membrane. So these 3 things are there, 3 layers. 3 layers it is written: endothelium of the blood or glomerular blood vessel, and then epithelium of the Bowman's cup, epithelium, endothelium. Okay, and the third is epithelium and the basement membrane between them. Okay, so these are the 3 layers which can be immediately crossed. Moreover, the cells of this epithelium are having a special type of structure called podocytes, and when they arrange, there are spaces between them. I am talking about the inner membrane of the Bowman's cup. They have got podocytes, they have got spaces, so that whatever filtrate is there, filtration is because of the high pressure of the blood, heart applying great pressure, and that is why the filtration will take place. So there is a active force. Here there is no active force to push the filtrator into the neck. So that is why they have minute pores, so that the filtration can be at the rate of the filtration of glomerular filtration. So that is very important. तो ये तीसरी लाइन, नेक्स्ट लाइन पढ़ते थे. epithelial cell of the Bowman's capsule, epithelial cell of the Bowman's capsule had got minute pores, and these pores are called that is the podocyte. now देखिए, capsule called podocyte are arranged in intricate manner so that they leave some minute spaces called filtration slits. What this space will be called as filtration slits, ठीक है, or slit pores. The blood is filtered so finely through these membranes that almost all the constituent of the plasma, all the constituent, matlab water, the dissolved nutrient, maybe glucose, amino acid, fatty acid, vitamins, hormones, and salts and all, they plus the harmful substances like urea, uric acid, some other type of salts and bile salt and bile pigment, everything will come out except proteins. देखिए वहाँ पे लिखा है almost all the constituent of the plasma except protein passes through the lumen of the Bowman's capsule. Therefore, it is considered as ultrafiltration. So this process will be known as ultrafiltration. Remember, ultrafiltration is not urine. The ultrafiltrate which is taken, filtration which is taken place, that filtrate is not urine. Filtrate is containing most of the useful substances in it. उसके अंदर तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें काम की है. क्या क्या काम किया? Water is useful, lot of the water, because you cannot simply dry the blood. So most of the water has to be reabsorbed, all the glucose has to be reabsorbed, all the amino acid has to be taken back, lot of fatty acids have to be, almost all the fatty acid has to be taken place. From the minerals, selective will be there, that is almost all the sodium, potassium and calcium. Not potassium, sodium and calcium will be reabsorbed. Okay, and then other minerals will also be reabsorbed as whatever is the requirement. Okay, and then comes to the hormones and vitamins, they will also be reabsorbed. What is waste is large amount of water, some amount of salt, some amount of the minerals and the urea, uric acid, creatinine all. बाहर तो उनको निकालना है. So we cannot simply allow the filtrate to go out. Imagine if that would have taken, so the situation would have very worse. We can understand it with this paragraph. See, the amount of filtrate formed by the kidneys, both the kidneys, per minute is called glomerular filtrate rate. The filtrate GFR of a healthy individual is approximately 125 milliliter per minute. ठीक है, 125 milliliter per minute. That much of filtrate is formed when 1100 to 1200 milliliter of blood passes through the capillaries, all the blood that is nephron, all the glomerulus, then around 125 milliliter filtrate is formed in both the kidneys in a minute. This is the blood and this is filtrate. I think it is clear to you. Difference आपको समझ आ रहा है ना? What I am meaning to say. Chalk is rubbish. I think so. You are not able to see clearly. Are you? Anyway, अभी तो.
No, sir.
No, sir. दोबारा बनाना. This is the wall. सब कुछ चला चाहिए. Okay, so this is the walls of the capillary. Say for example, I am magnified it. And in this 1100 to 1200 milliliter blood passes in a minute. And of that, lot of substances are filtered out. How much is filtered out? 125 milliliter per minute from both the kidneys. From both kidneys. 125 milliliter per minute. Now you can imagine, do this calculation, 125 per minute into 60 minutes into 24 hours, which is around 180 liters per day. इतना तो हमारा वजन भी नहीं है. I don't think anyone in our class or anyone in our entire school is having 180 kilogram weight even. So where this 180 liter come from? That means that the filtration which is coming out from here is not entirely allowed to pass out. Rather, most of the things will be reabsorbed. How much? Around 99%. See? Go to the next line. क्या लिखा है? 99% is written somewhere. Next paragraph में पढ़ लेते हैं. है ना, GFR को आगे पढ़ लेंगे. The comparison of the volume of filtrate formed per day, that is 180 milliliter, and the amount of urine released, that is 1.5 liter, around this much of urine we passes every day, that is during the normal days, not in the summer days, suggests that nearly 99% of the filtrate is reabsorbed by the renal tubule. Around 99% of the filtrate is reabsorbed. Very important. ये नहीं होते हुए भी we are keep on drinking water. Suppose more than that is filtrate is amount released, then how much water we would have drank. And drinking water is not a problem. Problem तो ये है कि that most of the substances which are dissolved in are useful. That is, the glucose is useful, amino acid is useful, fatty acid are useful, minerals are useful, hormones are useful, vitamins are useful. If they are all allowed to go out of the body, gone case, then to we would have just kept on, most of the time would have gone only in eating and drinking, eating and drinking and eating and drinking and visiting to the washroom. That is not happening. बीच वाला पैराग्राफ पढ़ते हैं, देखिए. The kidneys have built-in mechanism for the regulation of glomerular filtrate rate. How much filtration has to be done per minute, जिसको हमने GFR कहा था. GFR can be regulated by a hormone. Which hormone is secreted from the JGA, juxtaglobular apparatus. What is juxtaglobular apparatus? That is when the DCT, ये हमारा एक नेफ्रॉन है, फॉर एग्जांपल, ठीक है, एंड दिस नेफ्रॉन का ये DCT एंड दिस इज दिस, एंड देन दिस DCT जो है वो इधर आ जाए और ये जो इफरेंट आर्ट्रियोल है उसके बीच में से नहीं, तो ये बनाते हैं JGA. So JGA will come to know that how much filtration is done per minute. If it is lower, more renin will be secreted, so that the filtration can be promoted. ठीक है, ये बिल्ट इन मैकेनिज्म है. हमने पहले भी कहा है कि दैट बॉडी हैज़ गॉट ऑल द फीडबैक मैकेनिज्म. बॉडी कम टू नो कि क्या हो रहा है एंड क्या हमको करना है. सो अकॉर्डिंगली द इमीडिएट स्टेप्स आर टेकन. सो JGA, विल स्टडी अबाउट JGA इन द लेटर पार्ट ऑफ द सेम चैप्टर. ठीक है, चलिए अब हम पढ़ते हैं दैट इज रीअब्जॉर्प्शन, द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट स्टेप. रीअब्जॉर्प्शन कहाँ पे होगा? The filtrate is now passed into the neck and then the PCT. Neck and the PCT. Okay, यहाँ पे एक डायग्राम बना दें. ये है हमारा, just for the sake of understanding. This is the neck and this is the PCT and this is the head leg and DCT and collecting. So ultrafiltration took place here. Ultrafiltration took place here. As the filtrate passes from here, first passive absorption will take place. That is the things which are more in the filtrate and less in the surrounding cells will automatically move out from the by the process called diffusion. The things will automatically move out by a process called diffusion. Suppose there is more water here, less water outside, water will come out. More glucose, less glucose, glucose will filter out. More sodium, less sodium outside, more sodium will come out. Calcium will come out. Amino acid, fatty acid. All the substances which are more in the filtrate and less in the surrounding interstitial cells or in the blood vessels which surrounds it. If these are less in these surroundings, automatically they will come out. That is passive process. Once the passive absorption is going on, then only simultaneously the PCT membrane start active absorption and it absorbs almost 100% glucose, amino acids, fatty acid, sodium. ठीक है, अब सोडियम पूरा नहीं आ सकता एंड कैल्शियम. These things will be absorbed. ठीक है, देखिए लिखा है यहाँ पे. For example, substances like glucose, amino acids, sodium, etc. are reabsorb actively, whereas the nitrogenous bases are absorbed only passive. Now you cannot stop passive absorption. ये तो बड़ी विपदाजनक स्थिति है बॉडी की. Though we do not require nitrogenous base, but that will also filter out. If there are more urea here, less urea outside, who can stop urea to flowing out of the filtrate? So that will also come. Uric acid will come, creatinine will come, bile salt will come, bile pigment will come. We cannot stop it. But what we can do is, by active process, we can absorb all the useful substances almost up to the 100%. Okay? So this is very important part. The PCT and the neck is very important part. ठीक है, चलिए हो गया. अब क्या है? Another important thing which is very important is the reabsorption and water and minerals. ये तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा जरूरी है, because we are talking about the terrestrial animals, and for terrestrial animals water is always a problem. We are not surrounded by water, so water we'll have to drink from the external sources. We'll have to drink water from external sources. So it always lead us to go to the water source and have water and all. तो एक्स्ट्रा काम हो गया बट. तो इन दैट केस वी कैन नॉट सिंपली लेट द वाटर टू फ्लो आउट ऑफ द बॉडी. सो दैट इज इम्पॉर्टेंट. नाउ इसके लिए बॉडी में एक ब्यूटीफुल सिस्टम है. देयर आर टू टाइप ऑफ काउंटर करंट मैकेनिज्म. देयर आर टू काइंड्स ऑफ काउंटर करंट मैकेनिज्म. क्या हो रहा है? ये जो हमने पढ़ा था, जब ये हेनरीज लूप के चारों तरफ आ जाती है तो अपन ने क्या कहा था इसको? वासा रेक्टी. Vasa recti, that is the blood capillaries which are surrounding the blood capillaries which are surrounding the क्या कहते हैं, ascending and descending arm of the Henle's loop. Now have you seen what I had done? That when the filtrate is moving down, the blood is coming up. Filtrate is moving down and blood is coming up. Filtrate is in the ascending direction and ascending arm, and the blood is the filtrate is descending and the blood is ascending. And in this side, the filtrate is ascending and the blood is descending in the vasa recti. What that signifies? That is called counter current. Counter means against. Current means flow. Against the flow. What is flowing against? काउंटर करंट. पहला काउंटर करंट क्या है? दैट इज द फिल्ट्रेट एंड द ब्लड इन वासा रेक्टी एंड फिल्ट्रेट इन ascending and descending Henle's loop. And second counter current क्या है? First counter current, second counter current. Second counter current is that both the arms of the Henle's loop, in both the arms of the Henle's loop, blood is flowing in the opposite direction. ठीक है? Sorry, filtrate is flowing in opposite direction. So filtrate in both arms of Henle's loop. इससे क्या होगा? जो होगा इससे ही होगा. क्या होगा देखते हैं. See, this particular ascending arm, the walls of the ascending arm or the membranes of the ascending arm are permeable for the minerals but not for water. The arms of the ascending I'm talking about. The arms of the membrane of the arms of ascending membranes of the arm of Henle's loop, which is ascending in direction, is permeable for minerals, but the one which is descending is permeable for water. That means इससे आप minerals absorb कर सकेंगे but water नहीं कर सकेंगे. इससे water कर सकेंगे but mineral नहीं कर सकेंगे. इससे क्या होता है? इससे क्या होता है देखते हैं. When the filtrate is going in this direction, more and more sodium, potassium and calcium will be absorbed. sodium, potassium and calcium will be absorbed into the blood and into the surrounding. So it will lead to the more of sodium here, more of sodium here, more of calcium here, then chloride here, है ना, sodium and potassium some amount. Potassium बहुत कम होता है because potassium is not required in the body the same amount. So I can even write NaCl. झंझटे क्यों, है ना? So suppose I write NaCl. वैसे it is not NaCl, it is clearly sodium and potassium ion. So sodium and potassium ion are increased in the surrounding, this region, as well as in the blood. Now the same blood is flowing in the ascending arm, descending arm, but the blood is flowing in the ascending direction. Blood is flowing in the ascending direction, filtrate is flowing in the descending direction. तो क्या होगा? The blood here is concentrated. The blood in vasa recti is concentrated. Concentration को हम क्या लिखते हैं? Hypertonic. The blood in the vasa recti is hypertonic in compared to the filtrate. Filtrate has got a lot of water. Filtrate have a lot of water, whereas the blood does not have that much. So what will happen from here? The water will start filtering out because these membranes are permeable for water, not for the minerals. So it will start absorbing water. Beautiful. मतलब ये कहता हूँ कि जैसे ये गंदा एग्जाम्पल, ये एक वैन है, एक वैन में किडनैपर्स है, kidnappers, and here there is a family standing, a father, a mother and 2 children, and the van people जो है वो अचानक से एक बच्चे को उड़ा के ले जाते हैं. One child they split. तो क्या परिवार वाले देख के खड़े रहेंगे, मजे देंगे, ताली बजाएंगे? नहीं. The mother will start running, shouting, and then father will start running against with the van, रोकने. और जब मम्मी और पापा चिल्लाने लगेंगे तो फिर क्या होगा? वैन वालों को दिक्कत होगी, भूल गए यार ये तो फंसा देंगे, तो they pull them out. Then the small baby is left. उसको भी मतलब क्या है? आपने सोडियम को खींचा अंदर से बाहर, सोडियम को खींचा तो सोडियम के साथ में क्लोराइड अपने आप से आ जाएंगे, और सोडियम और क्लोराइड के कारण पानी अपने आप से ही आ जाएगा. Sodium is positive ion. To balance the ions, you will have to, water also has to be reabsorbed. When water is reabsorbed, then the same sodium and chloride are also reabsorbed. And the same sodium chloride flows here, they absorb water. तो एक तीर से 3 शिकार. ठीक है? So this is what the system of filtration in the neck and PCT and Himla's do. ठीक है? Now the remaining part, a small part is left, that we'll study in the next lecture tomorrow and day after.